So, okay, my brain is like out of its thingy-majiggy. But hey, guess what I just came out of? The Hunger Games movie. Watched at midnight. Woohoo! And verdict. I loved it. I mean, I've heard some complaints. I understand why people wouldn't like it. But I absolutely loved it. And even though I was really, really hyped up before I watched it, I was incredibly impressed by it. I thought a lot of the direction was daring, and some of the choices Gary Ross made, it's not what they would usually do with a teen franchise type of movie. The movie didn't focus on being some cool action flick, which is surprising to me, and which is another it's a reason why I think some people don't like it. Um, because it just felt so grounded the entire time. And honestly, I thought of the film as more of an artsy character development film with a lot of social commentary. And yeah, I can see why some people would not really like that, because it's really messagey. Wow, that's a great word. Um, it's really messagey, and I could understand why people don't like it. I think another issue though is that they made a lot of changes. I might be making it sound like there's more changes than there actually are, but they made a lot of changes to the story. And I don't know, I've never been the kind of person who, when I watch the movie version of a book, to think of it as think of it as like it has to be exactly like the book. I always do my best to view the movie on its own, and I think this movie stands on its own. Things that I love. All of the acting was great. I loved J Law. I knew she was gonna be good. She's amazing. I don't know how she does it. She just makes me not want to be an actress, because she's able to put so much emotion into just one expression. I don't know how she does it. Um, it's impressive, and it's just impressive. And I absolutely love Josh Hutcherson. He was perfect. I can't imagine anyone else playing PETA. And actually all of the actors were great. I can't imagine anyone being bad. It was crazy. It's an insanely talented cast. Elizabeth Banks, I loved her. I think she was my favorite adult actor. I thought she just nailed it. Of course she nailed it. She's a fan like us. She nailed it. Elizabeth Banks. Oh yeah. Woody Harrelson. There's been some complaints about Haymitch being clean, but I see where he's going with that character. I think it was a good choice. I wanted to see more of him. I was actually expecting to see a lot of him because of the whole thing, because we heard rumors about them having more game maker scenes, which they did, but I thought there would be a lot of Haymitch in there, but no. I love that he played Haymitch as someone who does not want to be in this situation, has freaking given up, and is dressed by the Capitol to look nice because he has to. And I thought he was wonderful. And Donald Sutherland and Wes Bentley, good job. I loved. Actually, I loved how they killed off Seneca Crane in this version. It was kind of funny though, because I'm one of the few people that read the original movie script. I'm pretty sure it's the original movie script. I found it, and it's matching everything that people are saying that the original movie script, the first draft that Billy Ray wrote. I don't know if he wrote or edited, but his name was on there. But in the original script, what happened was that they threw Seneca Crane off a plane, and I thought it was a thrilling ending. It was really good, but I liked what they did with this one. It was pretty twisted, and it was less obvious. I like that it was hinted at instead of just throw him off the plane. By the way, I thought, wouldn't it be funny in Catching Fire when Katniss does the scoring scene? The scoring part again. And when she hangs the dummy of Seneca Crane, would it be funny if she draws the beard? I don't know, just a thought came in mind. I thought that would be hilarious. They probably wouldn't do that, but that's hilarious. It's just, that's great. I'm laughing at my own joke. I loved the cave scene. I know, reading a few reviews, there's a few arguments that critics have made that there's no chemistry. I felt like there wasn't supposed to be chemistry because this movie was filmed from Katniss's point of view, and this romance between them is supposed to be completely fake, and it's one-sided, and there's only a few moments where it feels real to her, and it really showed that well from Jennifer's performance. Like, I don't know how she does it. Again, she's just amazing. She's just the actress Superwoman. She's just, like, she can have a full page of emotion in just one look. I don't know how she does it, but because of her acting and the direction they decided to take that scene, it worked really well. And I honestly always thought that romance between Peeta and Katniss was extremely twisted. It's kind of whoring yourself out for entertainment, which is horrible. And I know, I never thought of that as really romantic. I always just thought of it as whoring yourself out. She has to play with this guy's feelings to get an audience's affection and attention. It's messed up. I always viewed it as messed up. The things I'm not happy about, shaky cam. It actually was fine near the end of the movie. Not near the end, but after the beginning of the movie. It was fine, but during the beginning of the movie, I started getting sick. I was like, oh god, they better stop this. I'm gonna throw up. I'm not handling this well. They better stop. But they lessened it to where you don't notice it, or you get used to it. I don't know what happened, but it didn't bother me after the first 10 minutes. It was good after that. Another thing, I was just talking about this with my friend on Facebook. Rue's death. It was still pretty good. I thought Mainstay Pro's version was really good. I thought in the movie version, they changed the blocking. If you don't know what blocking means, it means the movement and the placement of the actors, and well, I guess I could just say it. Basically, kind of how Rue died is a little bit different, and I kind of liked the blocking with it. I was more horrified. The thing is, it felt really fast. And that's kind of a problem because it has to be extremely impactful. I didn't feel like when that happened, by the way, I cried in the trailer. I didn't cry in the movie. I felt horrified, which is an appropriate reaction, but I cried during the trailer, not during the movie. I cried during Mainstay Pro's version of Rue's death scene. And yeah, with this one, I was just horrified, and it's a proper reaction, but I didn't feel like it was that entire section, I didn't feel like it was as impactful as it should have been. And the CGI. The mutts I thought the mutts were pretty good. It's funny because there was some parts where the CGI was really good, really organic, but other parts where it's like, no, not good. I think anytime they CGI fire, it looked really off. It kind of bothered me, but oh well, it's fine. A thing that I noticed about the movie was that it really emphasized that this entire thing is just a game. The romance, the way the tributes have to work with the media. That's what I got from it. It really emphasized that. And it's just, I came out of the movie feeling the same way I thought when I read the book. I'm sitting and thinking about it. It might also be because I have a lot of energy drink in me and a lot of sugar, but I'm still thinking about it. And that's exactly what the book did to me. And I thought they accomplished it well. Don't go into the movie with hopes that it's exactly the same as the book, or looking forward to just one scene. View the movie, as someone telling you a story, as someone giving you a message, if that makes any sense. I hope this is getting across right. Okay, but just view it as that, and I thought it was wonderful. So much deeper than any other teen franchise movie, I think. I can't think of any teen franchise movie that's as deep as The Hunger Games. So, yeah, I loved it. And what else can I say? It's around 4 a.m. right now. I'm delirious at the moment. So, great. May the odds be ever in your favor.